Boy, these road trippers making us cry and stuff. Stop it, road trippers.
We're in Detroit, Michigan.
I've never been to Detroit before. It was different. Just like so much abandonment, so much brokenness.
We interviewed Mama Shus from the Avalon Village.
How you doing, baby?
Oh, yes.
Hey, I'm Mama Shus.
So Mama Shus is the founder of Avalon Village. After seeing her community kind of go downhill, she took it into her own hands to create action and make an impact, even if it was just cleaning up her own space. And it kind of snowballed into literally like a city, which is insane.
Yeah, I'm excited. You want to come onto my porch?
Oh, yeah.
I'm an avid porch sitter. In this city, unfortunately, you know, the library is closed. Our schools were up under emergency management. Our high school got torn down. Our water plant was shut down. The basic things in the city were lacking. And that's unhealthy mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. If you sat and looked at raggedy mattress and toilet and rat nests out of trash and stuff, I mean, I'm just saying, what type of feeling would you have? You know, it makes you feel like you're the bottom of the barrel citizens, like you don't deserve to have something nice.
I'm kind of wondering, like, what's your background, like, to like understand like where you came from?
How did I get here to this point? Okay, so what I was doing in high school, I was always the organizer. Like, if a young girl got pregnant at 17, I was the one that planned showers for the in the neighborhood. But also as a child, I loved my neighborhood. We had a school, I had stores, the elders would sit on the porch and help you with everything. It was just more resources, and I remember just being comfortable on my block. I moved to Highland Park in 2003 and lived in a house on Rhode Island Street and was raising my family and everything and had another business. I had a store. Now, I watched this blighted block for like several years, actually. I mean, trash, mattresses, just everything. It looked nothing like it looks right now. And then my little boy, his name is Jacoby. He was hit by a car, hit and run driver. He got killed. He was 2 years, 1 month, and 6 days old. So after he died and everything, I realized, I'm like, I don't have to live like this. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if money is short here or there. We're gonna get up and we're gonna at least clean up. My elders, this is what they taught us to do. You work or you fix up your neighborhood, you make it beautiful, and you serve in any way that you can. So that's what I did. My purpose was to come over here to transform the block. Make my nonprofit organization in this house. Simultaneously, I built the ministry and I built a park for my son, Jacoby Rye. This is my son's headstone. I put it here instead of the cemetery. So this is like officially his park for real. So this place looking the way that it looked, it took about 8 years to clean it up. I did one lot at a time. I rented dumpsters. Anybody that wanted to help can help. We gave them free lunch, the guys over here at the rescue mission. It's grassroots. I love my neighborhood. I love my neighborhood. Treat my neighborhood good. Avalon Village is a developing eco-village in Highland Park, Michigan. There's a lot of things that we don't have anymore that other normal and regular cities have. So basically what we're doing is that we're building all of that and condensing it on one block where you can come and have town hall meetings and be safe. There's a park here where you can have cookouts with your family and family events. We have our homework house that will be opening next month. The kids are able to come there, have a meal, and they're able to get help with their homework. One of our main goals is to make this a green village. A lot of our structures is built with recycled materials. We have a solar roof. We have geothermal heating and cooling, so I won't have a gas bill or anything. Those are the things, to me, it made sense to get. Stuff that wouldn't create bills, it wouldn't create overhead. And I remember I had an interview with NBC. They called me the unlikely urban planner. I don't have schooling in architecture or none of that, but I just haphazardly just was doing it. And we get the work done.
How How is it that, like, you know, you saw this block, and like people that were living here already, they've maybe lost hope or something? Like, how is it that you were able to gain all of the support from the people in this community?
Well, I think when you're looking at ugliness, it tears everything down and folks don't want to do nothing and they feel that it's hopeless. So it's a whole mental thing too. It's only so long that you can really live in a slum type environment. Nor is it fair. They deserve more. So cleaning up was the first level. We started with nothing. A lot of people think that you need grants and big time money and everything to do. We had none of that. It just was simply starting and picking up a broom and cleaned up my own backyard and my own lot right next to it. And then it just started rippling, and then I couldn't stop. And then what happens is that you start to get respect for the space because they know that that becomes sacred and they don't throw trash or anything. There's no trash around here because they know that this is the village. They know, like, don't throw no trash down over there. You know, they just know that, you know.
I think it's so amazing that, like, you were able to give people hope, you know? In a block like this where I can't even imagine what it used to look like before.
Yeah.
But it's just, you saw something that people didn't, and you were able to push that.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's so amazing.
Boy, these road trippers making us cry and stuff. Stop it, road trippers. Look at you, Jordane, look. You holding on, bro? You got it together. Okay, okay. I know, but yeah, that's cool. That's cool, and I'm really happy that people can see, like, okay, something can really get done here. And so what happens is that it makes them go get a rake. It makes them, hey, Shoo, I got this and that. I'm leaving it on your porch, you know, or just resources, and it just starts bringing people in.
Like, how do you think the internet, or like how has tech in general helped spread word about like your mission?
The internet, woo, social media, all of that. That has been the bomb. It has been really, it has been wonderful. We're able to spread our story. The Kickstarter that we did when we initially started to help build. And then we got another donation to help finish, and just been ongoing and stuff. And that's what's happened. It's actually become infectious. But that was my dream, for it to become infectious, not for just to be a one little place. I need for it to spread. And you're talking about overcoming stuff. It helps me with healing with my son. This is something that I can just change my grief into glory, basically. Just to keep the love or whatever, the healing going in my heart. And I think about this too, that like this is one block, and I think about how far this is gonna go, because I think about how far the grief actually goes. I have enough really to build a world when you lose your kid. But this is where I'm starting right now, the block. I just wanna say, have no fear. Have no fear in nothing that you do. Anything is possible. It doesn't matter what you go through, how bad that you think something is, or the trials and tribulations. You're always gonna have that. Matter of fact, I want you to factor that in. Know that that part is gonna happen, but know that you can overcome it.
Mama Shoo.
Mama Shoo was some heat. Like, Mama Shoo was the real deal.
She was able to look at this blighted block and think to herself, this could be a beautiful village. And it, like, happened.
Everything that she had done for her community, everything that she had given, that was everything that I'd want to give to my community.
Hey, Ben from Roadtrip Nation here. We have lots more inspirational interview content over here. Hit the subscribe button and tell a friend. We'll see you on the open road.